All right. Is that the one, Jeff? There we go. We're in for what could be a relatively embarrassing session at Monza. We are not the quickest, not by any stretch. Come on, Dave, where are you? Sort yourself out. Okay, Coach Dave is on a go slow. Are we looking for a Coach Dave restart? Yeah, we're going for a Coach Dave restart. Ah, well, this doesn't bode well, does it? Dave has died. Oh dear. Coach Dave has died a death. Got an old one on here from last year. That'll go, I guess. We'll give Coach Dave one more go. See if he wants to play. Not looking very promising. Okay. Coach Dave doesn't want to play. Let's turn that down one. If we can remember what things were on. Rear wing, I think I was right. Probably right. Up with it. Okay, oh, we'll give that a go, shall we? We'll give that a go and see what happens. We are not expecting anything from this race at all. So the plan is simply to keep it as clean as we possibly can. Rely on everybody else's mistakes. Got to try and get into the 148s in quali. It's a bare minimum. I don't know how this setup is with regards to pace. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Looks like the tyres are going to be a bit off. The setup actually feels alright, which is a bit of a worry because that probably means it's quite slow. Yes, it's quite slow. Wasn't the best time for Coach Dave to be dying, was it? Oh, gave up some time there. Right, we want 5s at the front, 3s at the back.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Really? Coach Dave, one more go, see if he sorted his life out yet. Oh, he's back. We're in. Got Coach Dave back. There we go. Alright, your strategy. How long we got? 20 minutes. 21 litres, that'll be enough. That's going to get us. Best we're going to get. Alright, we've got a nice gap between behind 101, so we'll let him go.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Right, we can do better than a 148.9, surely.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I need as much of that during the course of the race as possible.
There's a slow car behind.
Oh, we've got Jeff ahead of us. He's qualified P8. Like many people, I think Jeff he's my target tonight. Oh, this is a better time of putting in. That's our 5-minute warning.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Red on main. Personal fastest now. Yellow flag in sector 3. Red on main. Personal best. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Not the best start to my penultimate lap, I believe. Ooh. Oh, third gear. What are we doing in third gear? That's Jeff off track. I anticipate a fair bit of that from Jeff. I'll tell you what, P13, I'm not actually that unhappy with that. Obviously the pros need to go out yet, so we're going to drop way down the order once they go out. Alright, last lap. Let's get a good lap in then, come on.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
See if we can sneak in another 10th. Not like that.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Lapping validated.
All right, well, there we go. Let's catch up with Jeff. Apart from Nige, I am last. I'm in a bit of fresh. Ready. Well, I'm not sure that luck is going to do it, mate. I'm I'm not very good around Monza. It has to be said. But what I will try and do is keep it on the track, Freddie. If I can keep it on the track and I don't have any issues, I don't get any penalties, I should be all right. Thank you, mate. Oh, need to top up my Coke. So many people streaming tonight, Freddie. But give it till 5 minutes and I'll run down and top up my glass. So I've got something to drink during the race. But yeah, I mean, where are we at the moment, Freddie? Now the pros have gone out. I've gone down to P21. I even got beat by a fresh class driver. Look, well, it was exactly the same time, to be fair, but Jeff's 2/10 quicker than me. That's embarrassing. Though I am 4/10 quicker than Marley, which makes me feel better. I don't know where these boys find their pace, you know. It is a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, I suppose you got a point, Freddie. Monza is just, it's not my track for whatever reason. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get quick round there. Oh. Take that away. Yeah, so do I. I find it really boring, to be honest. But there's lots of people that like it. Sydney, he's a git, that. He was like 20th in all of the practice sessions, and he's come out and put it on pole first lap. Where have we dropped down to now? We're going to be towards the back. 23 of 39. We're going to be right in the mix. Look at this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No matter what happens then today, I get what? 4 points? Get in. 4 points I get. Just for finishing the race. What a start. What a start that would be for Poop round Monza. Well, we've got 6 minutes before the race starts. I'm just going to go and top up my Coke. So I don't die of thirst. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Cheers, Freddie. If you're still there, enjoy your evening with the missus. Ugh. Right, who's doing what then? Down to P26. Alright, let's sort out this setup. What those as they are. It's an hour race. So I'm going to go break 2. Current pressures, we're going to go 57 litres. We're going to go 57 litres. So hopefully that's going to get us in around about a half an hour mark. Those up, because I like those up there somewhere. P26, well, we can't get any worse than that, can we? So what do we think? We're just going to try and stay out of trouble as best we can. You watch me say that and go ploughing at the back of somebody at turn 1 and get a drive through. That'd be good. If we can stay out of trouble, avoid the penalties, avoid the drive-throughs, keep it on the grey bit, keep doing 149s, there or thereabouts. And see where we go from there. I think that's the tactic. Like I said earlier, finish a race and I get 4 points. Hopefully a few in build class will have disasters, die of death. It's going to be a long hour, is what I reckon. Going back to brake pads 1. Surely they would last an hour. Surely we can get an hour out of those. Right, this is it, chap. Last couple of cars going around the track. But down in P26, Jeff's my target. Though I think Jeff will probably kill himself at some point. That silly Porsche he's driving. What do we think? Is this going to be mayhem? Or is it going to be alright? Driver's briefing was quite clear. Any bumping in lap 1, drive-through penalty. So we must get a bit of that, surely. Surely we'll get a few people getting drive-throughs. I'm going to brake 57 miles too early. Mr. Jammer, last man on track. Finn's up there, he got P1. Go on, Finn. I've got to say Steve in P3 is my favourite. Raresh is exactly where I would expect him to be for build class. He's leading build class. And Marley was my shout for the fresh, but he seems to be struggling around here a bit. So he's what? 2, 3, 4, 5th in his class. Right. Into there. Double check. 57 I think is about right. We can check all the pressures and all of that afterwards. We'll be changing tyres. Two minutes and we're away. First league race with the Sim Cafe. It's a 5-race series. 3 good tracks, sandwiched by 2 horrible tracks. I say horrible, ones I don't like. Don't like Monza, hence, well, you don't like the ones you're slow at. I'm slow at Monza and I'm slow at Spa. And that's the first and the last race. So any kind of result here is a good result. Right, here we go then, chat. This is it. We are P26 of 39. We are last in our class. It's not where we wanted to be, but it's pretty much where I expect it to be, so. Hello, Marley. Say hello back to Marley. Wish him luck. Tell him I'll flash my lights at him when he sees me in his rear view.
Stay single file.
Stop bouncing around the streams, Freddie. Go and rub moisturiser into your girlfriend's tummy or something. Thank you, Freddie. I need it. Alright, let's drag them brakey brakes. Stay in my box. Ian told me I've got to stay in my box. He's one of the stewards. Right, no matter how hard people try. Eddie! Well, Marley's got to avoid me to start with. I'm a few places ahead of him, I think, Eddie. But I'm so slow that it will soon catch up with me. I am known as the Muppet of Monza. I've just given myself that title. I'm last in my class. It's a bit like being back at school. We'll have fun though, Eddie. No matter what happens, we'll have a laugh. Even if I have to laugh on my own tonight, because I think most people are... So many people streaming. My audience is scattered amongst other streams. They're the best years of your life, apparently, Eddie. That's what I keep telling my 11-year-old anyway.
Going double file.
Oh, where's my box? Oh, you're double streaming, Eddie. Go on, mate. You're going to be able to see me and Marley crash together in all sorts of different angles. Right, everybody. You heard the briefing. You need to brake 54 miles too soon at turn 1.
Green line. Go, go, go.
Right, here we go. Let the mayhem commence.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. There's a slow car up ahead.
Carnage! Marley's going in front of me already, cheeky bastard.
Car on the right.
Oh,
Clear on the right.
am I going to get a little penalty for that? Better not. Come on, Marley. Woohoo! Give him a flash. If I don't take Marley out, he'll be screaming for a week.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Where's Marley going? Marley, that's not the track, mate. Watch out, rejoin, boy.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. on the left. Car on the left. Clear
Got
on the
that
left.
bloody Marley again. Lunatic. I was avoiding trouble, mate, and you come barging through, you dirty Arab. Bit deep into there, Marley, me old fruit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Right, let's see if we can make up some ground here then. A couple of members of the fresh class in front of me. They all qualified behind me, so I'd like to think I'm a little bit quicker. Marley. Well, I've not had any messages pop up tell me I've got drive-throughs or anything like that. So that's something.
Gaining in car ahead in sector 1. Well done, mate. Distance being your muscle best.
Oh, we're into the 148s. We like that. Let's just try and keep that Delta green.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Multiple pile up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So a lunatic Marley behind me again. Sorry, Marley, got a bit bumpy then. I had a bad lap that lap though. Don't you go crashing into me, Marley. I've done alright so far. Well, we've had no stop and goes or nothing yet. Back in the 48s.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2.
We can keep popping in the 48s, we'll do alright.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
We're in the 48s again. Oh, so's Marley. Ooh. I thought he was keeping up that lap. Whoopsie.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Right, next. Mr. Stephen. He was a bit quick in quali, so... Oh, well, he's off again. Oh, we got Jeff 8 seconds up the road. Be nice if we can catch him. He's prone to have a bit of a wiggle every now and then. Oh. Well caught. We're going to need to go quicker than that if we want to catch Jeff. Oh no, Marley's got to stop and go. I bet he's screaming.
Slow car ahead.
I'm still expecting a drive-through. There was a little bump in lap 1. I always wish I could be watching his stream. I bet it's not his fault.
Losing to the car ahead is sector 1.
Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if I had a little drive-through pop up in a minute. They're still investigating all the lap 1 bumps and knocks. And I did bump somebody in the back end. So if they're true to their word... Not a happy bunny. Yeah. What's your thoughts, Eddie? Fair or unfair? Terrible. Yeah, it was have I got a defence for my little bump? I think so. But the fact is, I hit a car ahead, so we'll wait and see. The longer it goes on, the more chance there is I've got away with it. Snowplow technique. Yeah, I couldn't have got on the brakes any earlier. All in all, I think it was a reasonably clean start, apart from the couple of cars that had a moment on the straight, of all places. Hello, Barry. I'm doing alright, mate. Managed to keep it clean for the whole race. There's been a few incidents. I think I started P26, I think. We're up to P18. I qualified last in my class. But that's mainly because I don't like Monza, because I'm not very quick on it. But so far, so good. We're putting in 148s reasonably regularly, which is not the quickest, but also not the slowest. So yeah, all in all, it's going okay. So in a nice little pocket on my own, Barry. Gradually pulling away from the cars behind me. And the cars ahead are gradually pulling away from me.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yellow flag. That's behind me.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Yes, I'm in the build class, Barry. So yeah, the middle class, the grey one. So white is the pros and red is the fresh class, or the rookies class, if you like. Five-second penalty for car 17. What's he done? Poor old Marley. Oh no, David's in the pits as well. Poor old Realstone. That was a little bit slow. Those two corners are a little bit better, made up a little bit of time. Let's get back into those 148s. Well, maybe not. Well, this is quite nice. We're coming up to pit time. Oh, hello. That was a worry. That's okay. So yeah, the way things are at the moment, when it comes to pit time, don't have to worry about anybody. I'm not going to be pitting at the same time as anybody else. Herb! How you diddling, mate? What's up? You're welcome, Herb. Anytime you need reminding, mate, you just pop in here. We're falling behind to every car in front in every sector. What's up with you? But we don't mind because we're also pulling away from everyone behind us as well. Right, we need a little bit of extra pressure. Mrs. Sauce! Hello! How are you? I hope you're well. Now, why aren't you lot in with Marley? Marley hasn't given up, has he?
You're halfway through. Keep it up.
I'm doing very well, Mrs. Sauce, thank you. Doing much better in this race than I was expecting. He's still on a rampage. Why doesn't he like you in the chat anymore, Herb? Straight in there. Straight up, lovely. Well, if you feel the need to do that, Herb, then you are more than welcome in my chat, mate. Chances are that I will point out my mistakes and take the piss out of myself before you do. Here we go then.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go. Go.
That was a reasonable pit stop then. Little drinky poos. It's more than a little, says Mrs. Sauce, Herb. And I believe Mrs. Sauce. I think what she's suggesting is you do it all the time, you horrible git. Straight out into a nice little pocket. I've got the beginning of that. I'll read the rest of it in a minute. I do wonder sometimes. I think he forgets he's streaming. You horrible gits. Poor man's trying. Leave him alone. Yeah, I get you, Herb. I hear what you're saying. He does take it all a little bit personally, I think. He takes the racing very personally. I think he takes your commentary quite personally as well. Now, what's going on here? We were at P18 before we pitted. There must be a couple of others to pit, surely.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yellow flags. We like yellow flags. Oh, Marley's just ahead of me. He's got a pit yet, surely. Yeah, it's a good shout up. You know, if you're going to get like that. I mean, I can't talk for some people, but that's not what I want to watch. I don't want to watch somebody getting the ump and losing their rag. I'd much rather see somebody having a laugh. Though I do get why it's quite entertaining sometimes to see somebody losing the plot.
Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
Coming for you, Marley. Was he pitted yet? I know he got to stop and go, but surely he's not pitted yet. Yeah, sir, it is what it is, mate. There's not much you can do about it. There's some logic in there somewhere. Oh, it's a back marker in front of him. Get out of my way! What are you doing, mate? Oh my life. There he goes, into the pits. Two of them in the pits, so we're back up to P18, that's what I thought I was. So we're back into our little pocket of racing on our own then. Which is not a bad place to be, really. We've got this back marker that we're slowly catching up with. No, he didn't. Keep telling me things like that, I'm going to have to pull over and put his stream on. Is he car 69?
There's a slow car up ahead.
Did he do it? Oh no! Mrs. Marley's in for a tough night tonight. No, well, it might be. It depends how evil you're feeling. Go in there and say poop ass, how you getting on? Georgie Clarkson in P16. What's happened to him? You're a horrible bastard. But I quite like it. Oh, there he is, look. Bye, Marley. Well, he's pitted as in he's stopped racing. Oh, he's still going then. Good for him. Well, the car in front of me, Georgie Clarkson. Oh, that's Mass in front of me. Sorry. Oh, George has found his pace again. Must have had a bit of an incident then, because he's a quick boy. No, he hasn't. Stop it.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
He's had the worst race in history, hasn't he? Oh, Marley. I think he was really looking forward to this as well. Oh. Too deep into there. Blue flag, Mr. Mass. Go on, mate. Alright, to be fair, you're quicker through there than me.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thank you. Oh, P17. I'll take that, chat. We can finish here. 14 minutes left. What's that doing in first gear? Sorry, Eddie, I missed that. Did I come out with an innuendo? It's like being on Marley's stream, isn't it? Hello, Freddie. I've been kept up to date with what a wonderful time he's having. I mean, we're having a lovely time over here. You're clearly giving him bad advice, Freddie. I mean, anybody would think you were much more experienced on ACC than he is. You know, like a much higher elo and faster and stuff. Who do you think you are? Ten minutes left. Ready? The steward's decision is final. So they've either got it right or they're picking on Marley. I know which one of those I think is probably the truth. It wasn't, was it, Freddie? Yes, Mrs. Sauce. That's because that's the truth. Your 9-year-old daughter speaks the truth. Right, I need to keep an eye on Mr. Matter behind me. He's quicker than me.
Looks like time to the car in front in sector 2.
He shouldn't catch me up. What's his lap time? A 1:48.1, I think that was. So a second a lap. He's going to gain 5 seconds, so it shouldn't be enough. As long as I keep doing 1:49s. I should be doing 1:48s. Ooh. Right, that's not quick enough. Mr. Matter is going to catch up with me very, very rapidly. Getting to the pointy end of the race. We need to start getting into the 1:48s. We definitely need that delta to be green every lap from now on.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Thank you.
Clear on the right.
Now I understand why Marley doesn't speak, you know. You like to talk yourselves. Right, that helps. That should keep Andy sort of 6 seconds back. That's good. Ah! You absolute donut. Completely missed my breaking point. You absolute Hampton. Look at that. You go 55 minutes of the race and then have an absolute brain fart. Well, that's going to cost me, isn't it? That gives me a chance to have a drink, I guess. Oh, P20. P21. I can't believe I've done that. What a buffoon.
Slow car ahead.
3 minutes to commit murder. I assume you're referring to Marley. I mean, I don't do things like that. You've never witnessed me killing anybody. What, 11 seconds to kill someone?
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
I mean, that's pretty good going. I can't think of a track where you've reached the corner by 11 seconds. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't get banned. I did. Some sad git put a video together, and it wasn't Fipsy. Surely there's some sado in the race.
Anita has finished the race.
That'd be just my luck. I'll get Mr. ACC nerdy bollocks in my race. Can't wait to spend half an hour of his life putting a video together going, look at this bloke, look what he did. Flying through the green smoke.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
P21 in the end. But there was 3 people. Oh, Jay was back there.
Green light.
You're taking the mickey. Jeff didn't win it. Oh no, it's just gone into free practice. Who won the race? Oh, thank you guys. Whoa. In the end, bit disappointed with my silly drive-through. I blame you lot. I was too busy looking at you. Missed my breaking point. But I think I finished. I don't think I finished last in my group or in my section. So I'll take that because I was expecting to finish last. So all in all, that's all right. I'm not unhappy. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Barry. Always blame Freddie. That's the unwritten rule. It's always Freddie's fault. Why have I just heard my 11-year-old? He's not even gone to bed yet. Disgusting. Thank you, Mrs. Sauce. Thank you, each and every one of you, for popping in and keeping me entertained and keeping me up to date with Marley. Cheers, Eddie. Poor old Marley. I might have to pop into his stream in a minute and say hello. Or has it ended already? Bless him. He needs to learn to stop taking it all to heart, I think. Right, on that note, I will thank you all again very, very much for coming in, because you had lots and lots of choice tonight. So you didn't have to come and spend your time with me, so it's much appreciated. But I'm going to knock the stream on the head and then get into Jeff's chat and see. Oh, he's watching his replays, is he? Oh dear. Just setting out the rope, making the noose. Right, anyway, guys, thank you ever so much, as always. It's been a pleasure having you in there, the people to chat with, even if it's your fault, Freddie, that I missed my braking marker. All right, that's one you owe me, okay, because that was a P17 I had then. So it's your fault, Freddie, just you remember that. You know, when you're nursing and cradling that baby of yours in the future. In fact, I think you should call your baby Poop, in honour. Right, see you all later, speak soon. Thanks for coming, bye.